Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to another World of Warcraft live stream, where this might be my final World of Warcraft live stream ever, which is kind of crazy because I think this is my 59th one now between this series and my older series, where I've just been exploring a ton of World of Warcraft and I'm kind of at the end of what I wanted to do as far as like let's play content and like live stream content through World of Warcraft on this channel, where I'm still going to be making, more World of Warcraft content in the future, and I still have one more Let's Play series coming out, which is going to be a bit of a shorter Let's Play series, kind of similar to my last two, as well as like my hardcore series. They're all like shorter, where I am approaching the end of basically everything that I wanted to do for this entire like mega series of Let's Play World of Warcraft. And I'm still going to be covering like secrets and like hidden areas and like mysteries and speculating about the future of like the story and whatnot, and various videos over the years on my channel. But as far as like pure content goes, I have basically done everything that I wanted to do as of the end of the stream and as I continue through my final Let's Play series that I want to do. Where as far as this stream goes, there are a couple of very set things that I wanted to do that I've been saving for the end of this series, and then there's just some other stuff that I want to do as well, where we can just kind of mess around and run around the Dragon Isles and talk about the Dragon Isles and whatnot, where there are a bunch of quests that I have not completed in Thaldraszus or in the Azure Span, and I'm probably not going to complete all of these, but I just want to mess around for a little bit. Where when it comes to like me playing in the future, like I'm definitely playing like a ton of classic World of Warcraft. Something is wrong with my screen. I think I need to be right back, where I will mute the media source for a second and we can just be on the be right back scene. And then I need to reload World of Warcraft. I noticed it was like a little blurry, and now I just realized my entire UI is messed up. But I'll definitely be playing a lot of like classic World of Warcraft, specifically like Vanilla, the Burning Crusade, and Wrath of Lich King in the future. Probably until like the day I die, honestly, where I just really enjoy that version of World of Warcraft. And I'll be messing around with Retail WoW in the future as well, where I probably want to stay like super up to date with like actively playing expansions, where I'll probably buy the War Within when it goes on sale again, because I have some spare money in my Battle.net account, where I do want to play through some of that. Okay, let's bring back the media source just so it's there, and then back to here. There we go. I like a black screen for a second. We have this quest here, which brings us to this quest here. Find a rock from Morrigan Ironjaw to lick and a whaler's lick. Okay. We have some mail from the Postmaster and Captain Kegleg. The Plunder Storm is definitely very interesting. Here's a large stone. But I want to do the campaign quest, and then there's one more dungeon left that I want to do. Ahoy buddy, how did you find Dragonflight as an expansion? I find it interesting. I like it a lot. Over the last 2 years, I played through like some of Warlords of Draenor and some Legion, some Battle for Azeroth, and some Shadowlands, and I enjoyed those expansions other than Shadowlands like a little bit, but I didn't like thoroughly enjoy any of them a lot, so I wasn't expecting to enjoy Dragonflight a bunch coming into it. But I did actually really enjoy it, especially like the first two like streams that I did. I really enjoyed it, probably because it was like super new content. And it's fun to play through just from like a casual perspective. I don't know anything about like how, the in-game progression during Dragonflight goes, especially since that's not really something you can experience too much anymore. But I enjoyed watching like Race to World first when Dragonflight was alive, and I thought it was really cool compared to like some of the past expansions. Like Emergicil was a really fun raid to watch. But just playing through it casually is actually a lot more fun than I was expecting, but it just doesn't 100% click for me, I feel like. I'm not sure why. But I think part of why I enjoy Dragonflight so much is because I'm playing a warrior, where I think I'm very picky about like what class I play in like retail World of Warcraft compared to like classic World of Warcraft. And I think that might just be because I'm like super comfortable with like all the different, or most of the different classes in classic World of Warcraft, where I'm like less experienced in retail. So it becomes more awkward for me to play, but I happen to like really enjoy warrior a lot when I was doing my like Draenei warrior let's play series. So then I wanted to continue that a little bit here. I think my favorite thing about Dragonflight and like the Dragon Isles is that it, for whatever reason, feels very similar to Northrend and like Wrath of the Lich, which is my favorite expansion. There's like a, you know, a lot of Furbolgs and there's Gorlocks, and like the Azure Span feels very like Northrendy. Oneron Plains kind of feels a little Negrandy if you want to go back towards the Burning Crusader Warlords of Draenor. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed it a fair bit more, but just didn't 100% click with me. But definitely an enjoyable experience. I've never really tried a warrior. I'm tempted to try one as a hardcore. Yeah, warrior is the first class that I ever played way back in the day. So I definitely have like a certain level of nostalgia when it comes to playing as a warrior.
I'm out of range.
For me personally, I'm not a big fan of warrior in hardcore just because it's kind of like difficult, I guess you could say, in like the vanilla version of World of Warcraft at least. Because you don't have like many opportunities to like save yourself as a warrior, which is like incredibly important in like hardcore. You don't have too many like stuns, too many movement skills. Your big movement skill is charge, and you can only use that out of combat when you're entering combat. I also tend to like range classes for hardcore as well. Like Hunter is very nice because you can kite and whatnot, where you just have to be up in enemies' faces on warrior. Though I do enjoy paladin hardcore, which is basically like kind of like the same as a warrior, except you have like so many more opportunities to save yourself with like bubble and heals and whatnot. Got a bigger stun there. Gorlock Drew. I think I need one more thing from here.
It's too far away.
Dragonflight's map is intimidating. There's like so many icons and so much stuff going on. There's a time rift here, but then we also got this Liskanoth event, or Road Quest I think they're called, but they're basically the same thing as an event in Guild Wars 2. You have this big thing here, can pledge your allegiance. I don't think I've played Druid on hardcore, but that does seem enjoyable.
Yes. Farewell.
It's definitely nice to have entangling roots, I'm sure, plus like all the heals and whatnot. Bear form for extra armor. Can easily escape with like cat form if you can like get away without getting dazed. I recognize Examiner Roll from something, I feel like. Oh, he was in Deep Home?
Stay shiny.
Oh yeah, each of the... Oh, that's what this is. Dragon Scale Base Camp. Oh, there's like the renowned for like one of the characters. I guess you learn renowned for either Sibyllian or Rathion here. Thaldraszus. Is there an icon in Thaldraszus? Oh yeah, here. The seat of the aspects. Few notes. I pulled so many things at the same time. Fortunately, Warrior in Retail World of Warcraft has a ton of AoE, which is nice. And a lot of heals. Like Victory Rush and Impending Victory. It's just very overpowered for healing.
I don't have a target.
AoE stun there. Another big AoE. And increases damage you deal, which is nice. Okay, this Elnir is here. I feel like Mordegon is in a very bad situation with his dehydration. New quest. I keep getting this bug where you have to like run away and come back. Okay, let's decrystallize Mordegon Ironjaw. In here? Who conspires against the Crystal King?
I'm out of range.
Magny's glittering beard. Poor dwarf.
Glory to the Sindori.
Get back to Whaler's Nook. I was expecting this to be an Ascara quest, because it's in this corner of the road, but it's a Dragon Scale Expedition quest. We have another quest down here that I completely forgot. Let's turn this one in. Here we go, Renowned 5 with the Expedition. And that's my first side story in this map complete. I think I progressed some other ones as well. But I should complete this bonus quest just for completionist sake. Which I probably... Maybe I shouldn't say probably. I will potentially play through some more Dragonflight in the future as well, just off stream. Just to like play a little bit here and there. I'd love to make a couple of secrets videos maybe about different things. Maybe more in the shorts category. I'm working on one video right now that's exclusively vanilla content, and I'm excited because I've been playing through a lot of Anniversary. There are some really good secrets in Dragonflight. Do you have any that you particularly enjoy that I should check out? I've been doing like a lot of the side story stuff, but I haven't done a lot of like specific like looking for secrets. The Hidden Otter achievement line is really fun. That sounds fun. I should check that out. I'm assuming if I Google Hidden Otter World of Warcraft, it'll probably come up. I like making secret videos because I like exploring the secrets myself, and then it's fun to just like make a video about going through something that I enjoy going through a lot. It's like when I do top 10 in Guild Wars 2 videos, Like, I just enjoy looking at like a ton of staircases for a bit. Oh, I'm out of the area. Down here. Okay, back down here.
Welcome, welcome.
There's a bonus quest. Oh, it's a new month, so we have new traveler's log stuff. Ornate pink lunar festival attire. Oh, that's cool looking. Okay. Well, there is more stuff that I can do for campaign stuff and for Azure Spend stuff, but the two big things that I want to do, which maybe I should do first just to make sure I complete everything that I wanted to specifically complete, is Visions of Azeroth, and then I wanted to do the final dungeon that I can do. So it's the achievement for the otter mount, if you want to Google it. I remember seeing the otter mount at some point, like this one, right? I remember seeing a player riding on one as well, I think. Or similar to this one. I'll make sure to Google that. Thank you for telling me about that. I appreciate that Gracchus is here hanging out. But let's go to Delaran. Bound to Delaran, the city of mages and home of the Kirintor. Is this going to take us to Legion? Oh, Legion, yeah. I know what happens to Delaran at the start of the next expansion. This is kind of leading to that. I'm interested in seeing how far Classic World of Warcraft goes, if we're going to get to Legion Classic and Dragonflight Classic at some point. Okay.
Commander, I have a message for you.
Sergeant Dalton. As reloaded. So are we in an actual Legion? It's not like a instance or whatever. Sergeant Dalton. Oh, this is for the warrior
I bear an important message from
questline,
Trollbane.
where I have not done. Oh, he has honor hold armor on. That's cool. I've not done any Legion stuff on this character. It was kind of fun that we were here actually, because Legion's like very connected to the Burning Crusade expansion, and I talked a decent amount about the existence of Legion when I was playing through the Burning Crusade. Okay, he's like actually obsessed with me. He's like falling through the sky for me. The Broken Owls are very cool. It's kind of like the one expansion that I wish I played live for at least like a month. Like playing through Legion as like old content, I was like, okay, I didn't enjoy it as much as like people were hyping it up, but it was still like decent. But I think it'd be fun to like play a Legion Classic, I guess.
I have a message for you.
Okay, he's still following me. Should I just pick up this quest?
Excellent, Commander. Daneth awaits you on Crassus's landing.
Just get away from me, bud. That NPC is just like the adoring fan from the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, 100%. Look at Ilaria leaning on the wall. How fancy.
Khadgar said you would come. I thought it best to wait for you.
Placing.
The shadows can be...
My people are no strangers to voices from below, but this radiant song is different.
It's being heard all across Azeroth. The Council doesn't know what to make of it.
There must be someone who does. I'll let you know what I find.
Ilaria. It's been too long, old friend.
Good to see you, Khadgar. Doing well?
As well as can be expected. How's the family?
I haven't... It's better if I keep my distance.
Of course. The Void. That would be... Actually, your connection to the Void is why I asked you here. We still don't know what this Dark Heart relic is capable of. But we do know it's in the hands of someone called the Harbinger. Who they are and what they intend to do remains a mystery. Which is why I need your help.
To hunt down a dangerous foe we know nothing about. Honestly, I could use the distraction.
Same old Valeria. Void or no void. I didn't mean to,
See you soon, Khadgar. Dark Heart in hand.
Ilaria walks away. Hello,
You've
Khadgar.
arrived just in time.
It is fun to still see Khadgar
You are
being a
always
presence in
appreciated.
World of Warcraft story. He like low-key feels like the main character to me.
It's good to have you on our side.
Okay, Ilaria. To the Telogris Rift or whatever, however you pronounce
I'll
it.
open a rift for us. Follow me.
The Void Elf starting area. It's kind of fun that we're currently in like Legion Delirium, because like the whole Xal'atath storyline
Head through
started
when
with
you're ready.
Legion. At least I think it started with Legion. Maybe they hinted at it beforehand. They did bring Xal'atath into like Season of Discovery, where she's like suggested to be a character there.
Have the Rendori noticed any void disturbances lately? Use every weapon.
We have. The Riftwalkers just returned from their investigations.
Farewell.
Two
Be
quests
open
here.
to possibilities.
Chat with Riftwalkers and close unstable void rifts.
There's something else. A vision is being seen all across Azeroth. They call it the Radiant Song.
Interesting. I'll report this to Locust Walker. But for now, let us speak of your investigation.
Investigation. Of course, the Radiant Song is something the Locust Walker knows a lot about. Ambassador of Entropy.
Question everything.
Okay. Pull the shadow tether away from the unstable rift to collapse it. So just walk away. Let's grab this one. Oh wait. Oops. I thought it was the other type of rift. Unstable void rift. The shadows and spies in Season of Discovery are really cool. All the potential lore impacts and conspiracies of them could make an interesting video. That's a good idea. I was talking about in a stream, last stream actually, I think, because we meet Larodar and he's a boss in
There was a strange
Emergency,
increase in void
and like
activity within
he's like a
Progress.
okay boss, but I really like how they
Yes,
added him to
separation
Season of
caused
Discovery
the
as a character.
All quiet now, though.
They also added like the Tauren rogue, like time traveler person to like Thunderbluff for like the shaman questline, which is very interesting. Yeah, the spies are like the ones in like Black Rock Mountain, right? And then you can see like the shadowy figure, which is suggested to be Xal'atath, had like one of the warlock quests, right? And she hangs out in like on Kraj, some other places. I'm trying to remember.
Question everything. I investigated void incursions along the southern coast.
Southern Coast.
But any sign of battle had long passed when I arrived. Seems like a dead end.
It feels a little weird to play this character because I played my Orc Death Knight for so long, but I'm just enjoying Warrior a lot more.
I sensed activity to the north of the continent, but the trail went cold near Uldaman.
Near Uldaman. I made a video about potential connections with the Void and Uldaman. This is unstable? Okay, let's come grab this one first.
Riftwalker Nilara has yet to return from Northrend. Troubling.
Are we going to Northrend?
Greetings, traveler.
You also see some shadows when you do the sleeping bag quest sign of Season of Discovery. They're just standing there watching you. I see. I don't remember them during that quest line.
To the whispers.
Yeah, I enjoy all the like special details added to like Season of Discovery. Like the rune quest lines, which I guess you don't really have to do anymore, are really, really fun.
We serve the Alliance.
The Riftwalker's absence. Could it be connected to the Dark Heart?
Rift to Northrend. Must be nice to be able to just transport all over the world with your Rift abilities. Kind of makes the Void Elves feel like watchers, kind of protectors of Azeroth from afar. They just drop in where they're needed. I think the War Within is a decently cool like expansion when it comes to like the zones introduced. None of them are like super exciting to me, except maybe Hollowfall, just from like an aesthetics point of view. But I'm very, very excited to see how they overhaul Quel'Thalas as well as Northrend in the next two expansions. Mostly because I already have like a level of nostalgia and like a level of connection to these zones, so it'll be exciting to see like an updated version of them.
This is where Iridikron empowered the Dark Heart. But that was millennia ago. Why would there be void activity here? Why now? Tracks. They might belong to our Riftwalker. Let's follow them.
Clear the shadows. I love this ability so much. There's a lot of them around here.
Was consumed by
Cosmic
a
Ooze.
never-ending hunger. And that same hunger was used to empower the Dark Heart. The Riftwalkers reported fluctuations in void energy.
I know a lot of people are expecting the next time we see a Iridikron to be during the Last Titan, or he'll be like one of the major bosses of that expansion. So it'll be interesting to see how this place specifically changes with that expansion, because Iridikron might do something. I can't wait for additional lore. I actually prefer WoW lore over playing the game. Honestly, same at some points. I'm just someone who enjoys lore in like a lot of games. Like I love deep diving through like the Halo wiki every now and then, and just reading about like all the lore events and stuff, various battles. I think when it comes to World of Warcraft, I really enjoy playing the older versions of World of Warcraft.
I sense something. Is it Ulduar?
But older versions of World of Warcraft don't get a lot of new lore. Or like I don't enjoy playing retail too much. I'm enjoying Dragonflight, as I said, more than past expansions, which is nice. But I like watching Race to Road first. I don't really like doing raids. And then I like watching lore videos and story videos instead of just playing through all the stories. Meet Ilaria at the gates of Odiar. It's kind of funny, we're in... I guess this is just like an issue with like World of Warcraft, but we have Dalaran here and Northrend, and we have Return to Northrend, and we see Dalaran here, but we're doing a quest during a timeline that Dalaran is not technically here in Northrend. So while we're doing this quest that Dalaran's not here, Dalaran's here. It's just weird. Wow, storytelling. Because like you can't remove Dalaran from Northrend. It's an important part of the continent. But like from a lore and story perspective, it's kind of weird to see it here. If you're like pretending to be in Northrend when it's like 10, 15 years after the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. And like Dalaran's not the only thing. There's like a lot of stuff that's happened in like Northrend. A lot of the Alliance and Horde forces have left. There's a lot more like Ebon Blade outposts and whatnot now, right? And presumably, when we get around to Last Titan, there's going to be a lot of Titan stuff going on around here. Especially since like the entirety of Northrend is technically a Titan facility, is my understanding. Like every single like Titan place, like the Vato Archivon and whatnot, is all technically OGR. Except when we like think of OGR as like a specific location to go to. It's like right here in the Storm Peaks. But like the entirety of the Storm Peaks is OGR. I'm interested if OGR is going to be like a raid or a city or not. I would expect to see Wormrest Temple maybe be overhauled and for it to be...
Well,
what is
we're
going
on
on
the
here?
right track.
For it to be a city.
Greetings.
Especially because like Dragonflight and whatnot.
Aim true.
Confront the missing Earthwalker.
You finally
What's going on
arrived.
over there?
My
Oh, it's
honored
Alatau.
guests.
That voice.
Harbinger shall usher in a new age for the Void Elves.
The shadows have taken her. Defend yourself.
You seek my dark heart. Very well. Come take it.
Travel to the Triads Conservatory in Erdath? I don't know what
Keep
any
your
of those
gaze
words mean.
fixed on your target.
Is Erdath a planet? Or am I just a legion? Oh, is this Argus? Is Erdath one of the 3 Argus zones? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah.
This is
Verisa and Lyrath.
Erdath. The shadows can be an ally. Why show me these memories? What is the Harbinger's plan?
Mother. They didn't name Mother and Father. Father kind of reminds me of Lorthron. Oh. Let's do this. Memory of the second one.
Rejecting the role of Ranger General was not an easy choice. For me or my family.
There's a lot of stuff
Leaving
going
them
on around here.
behind, I failed to protect them. Or at least, to die with them.
We have poor old Lura. I never learned how to pronounce her name.
Embracing the void. I don't regret that choice. I left my world, my son, to protect them. And leaving the army of the light was just the same.
Oh, they're really just showing her family get killed. Sun Reavers during the second war? I want to play through more Warcraft 2 because I never beat Warcraft 2. I've only beaten Warcraft 3. But I played quite a bit of Warcraft 2. I barely played any Warcraft 1, so maybe I should do that as well. The skyboxes in the Argus zones are so cool. Like Alani.
I'm out of range.
War Blades of Zul'jin, but without the apostrophe. I finally got the bear mount, even though it's like a very common job nowadays. But I got the bear mount a few weeks ago. Here's Zera. Oh, an Eritor. I've never played Warcraft. I had them and I hear they aged well. Yeah, I think they've aged pretty well. Especially Warcraft 3 because it feels very similar to like classic WoW. So like people that play classic WoW and like go to Warcraft 3, it feels very, very similar. But they also just remastered Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2 like a couple months ago. And then Warcraft 3 got like remastered, quote unquote, like a couple years ago with the whole Reforged debacle. That a lot of people did not enjoy Reforged, but it seems like people really enjoy the remasters of Warcraft 1 and 2.
My Eritor. I was so thankful for that day. Zera helped me to reach out to him. Yet the light's power wasn't enough to defeat the Legion.
Legion. Yeah, I tried Reforged, it was just a bit meh. Yeah, I think like the concept of like overhauling like graphics and cutscenes and whatnot is like really cool. Of course, a lot of people like really enjoy like the original Warcraft 3 graphics, so they're always gonna find like those like nostalgic and enjoyable in their own way. But Reforged like broke a lot of stuff about the game and like took away like some content, right? Like custom servers were really broken, if I recall correctly. And like the game was like very laggy or whatever. I think it's better now. That's what I heard. Trallion. Where are Ilaria and Trallion?
I would rather have died than have you fall to evil.
I know. And yet my fate has not changed.
Oh, your greatest regret. Let's bring it to life, shall we?
No! This isn't what happened!
Yeah, this doesn't seem right.
I have forsworn the light, Illyria, and so you are my enemy.
We must follow him!
I feel like following is not the best choice here, but let's follow this. Dark Lost Brood. They're very cool looking.
It is a good day for a hunt.
Okay, let's defend the rift.
These invaders will find no mercy.
Just one of those task-like quests. I'm glad this is like a fully fledged questline. I was kind of expecting it to just be like a couple of cutscenes for a second. But it is the transition from Dragonflight into the world within. Oh, he has guess like half the transition. Because like you returned to Delarian at like the very start of the war within, if I recall correctly.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Trapped Void Elf. Xando. Where is Xando from? His name sounds familiar.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Void Light Everdawn. What a fantastical name. Feels very like Blood Elf, but then Void. Which makes sense because they're Void Elves. I'm assuming there's stuff up here for us to grab. It's like when you think about it, Void Elves are like at a very long, at the end of like a very long chain of like mutations or evolutions of elves or whatever. Because it started with like trolls and dark trolls, and then they became night elves when they settled around the Well of Eternity, and then those night elves became high elves, and then the high elves became blood elves, and the blood elves became void elves.
I don't have a card. I need to target something first. It's too far away. I don't have a card.
Okay, over this way? I should select that one. Not the one with the adoring fan wannabe that was chasing after me. Oh. I'm gonna just run past everything and hope for the best. Can you explore all these areas in the Void Elf starting area? I feel like it's just the one island over there. I never like really tried to explore it though, so maybe there are the Void Rifts around here.
Our true quarry is ahead. That twisted vision of Terralion. Farewell.
Oh, this is a cool arena. Let's go there.
This is what you chose over the light? Over your family?
Valeria is dealing a ton of damage.
Do not speak with his voice,
I'm
abomination.
off, buddy. All the best with the rest of your stream. Hope to catch you soon. Thank you. I hope you have a good evening. And thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I appreciate it a lot. And thanks for the otter suggestion. I'm definitely going to check that out.
I can't do it.
Valeria, I see your weak heart. You cling to them still.
Begone from this place, Zalatath.
Zalatath.
Very well.
Oh.
I'll not overstay my welcome.
So click the appearance of the Void Touched weaponry set. The appearance of Valeria's bow.
Aim true.
So bow with the first large captain. It's cool. Void Touched flail. Apparatus. Shield. And scimitar. I can never pronounce that. Okay, Locust Walker. Deliver Locust Walker's warning to Khadgar and Delarian. Causes the champion of fate. I'm ready.
So it is Zalatath who has claimed the Dark Heart. I understand now why she calls herself the Harbinger.
I've had enough riddles for one day.
The radiant visions you spoke of are the very same my people had, before our world was consumed by the Void Lord Dimensius.
What? You don't think... Could Xalatath be seeking that same fate for Azeroth?
I fear that is precisely what she intends. You must find a way to stop her.
Me? Look, she knew exactly how to hurt me. I don't think I'm the one to...
Yes, she knew your greatest fear is endangering your family. But you must let go of that fear. Embrace who you truly are.
I know who I am.
Do you? You are unbalanced. You must master your unique nature, Alleria. If you cannot, then Azeroth is already doomed.
It's best if I leave. I'm a danger to you all, so long as Xalatath's gaze is cast upon me. Tell Khadgar what we learned. I will return to Dalaran in time.
Is there a reason Alleria is like really the center of Xalatath's focus?
I represent an alternative.
Can you complete that? I have to go back this way. Because there's a lot of Void Elves and a lot of different characters. I guess she's like the most important Void Elf, I suppose. We have a thing over here, right? Oh yeah, here we go. This area is like kind of confusing, but also very cool looking. And then another one. I can't jump over there. I feel like I could potentially make it with my leap ability. Okay, here's the portal to Dalaran, or rift to Dalaran to be exact. Okay, back up to Khadgar's room before he gets his like pink wheelchair in the next expansion.
Still no word from...
No, the speaker of Azeroth remains strangely silent.
There remains much to be
Radiant Warmings, and we get void scales for the winding slither drink.
It is old world Xalatath has returned as the Harbinger. And now she has the power of the Dark Heart at her disposal.
It's all connected to the Radiant Song. It has to be.
Lucas Walker said the Ethereals heard a similar song before Koresh was destroyed.
Then is Azeroth herself the one in danger? Is she speaking to us?
We need answers. We need her speaker.
I will seek out Magni. But first, I must inform Thrall of what we learned here. We must face this crisis together. Horde and Alliance both.
Look at that character growth from Jaina.
I was hoping to see you. Be mindful of your duty.
So that is the Hunt the Harbinger storyline, which I think is the our last storyline for Dragonflight. Leads directly into the War Within. Let's go ahead and return to Valdrak, and where of course there are a ton of achievements I could do. Which I'll definitely probably do a little bit more in the future on my own. But the last big thing that I wanted to do was to run through a follower version of the last dungeon that I have in the game. where I was really wanting to do Dawn of the Infinite, and I had to like look it up and whatnot, but you cannot do Dawn of the Infinite as a follower dungeon, and it is heroic and mythic only. Which you can queue for heroic, except you need to like gear up a bunch, and then I don't really want to play through heroics with other people. And I think mythic you have to like form your own group in order to go into like a Dragonflight mythic dungeon or a Shadowlands mythic. So I'll probably watch a video just like running through that entire dungeon on my own sometime.
Hello.
But I will not be doing it here.
Safe travels. How are you?
Oops, not up there. Where the last dungeon I have is the Uldaman Legacy of Tyr revamped dungeon. Which I really like the concept of this dungeon. Oh, the Crown Chemical Coal. I forgot about that. We could do this one too. Why not? Let's see if we get the Love Rocket. Where I really like the concept of this dungeon just because it's like revamping an old dungeon, which I really like to see, but it's keeping the old dungeon, which is the Cataclysm version of Uldaman, I suppose, inside the dungeon, or inside of like the world, which is really, really cool to see. Because like something that I did not like about like, let's say Dead Mines, for example, and like all of the old world zones, is that like the original Dead Mines was completely removed from the game and like just straight up replaced by the newer version of Dead Mines, which I did not like. Where I really like this. I have a lot of stuff going on here related to Love is in the Air.
Off and away.
And Lunar Festival stuff too.
Interesting. Be seeing you.
Scenic Getaway Portal. What is this? Oh, a romantic hideout in Valstraw, the thrilling peaks of the Jade Forest, a relaxing wade into Winter Spring Hot Springs, the lovely lakeside in northern Stranglethorn. That's very cool. Yeah, so much stuff to do in Dragonflight. So many quests that you can play through if you want. Which I really like that, but I don't really view like World of Warcraft as my main game. Like, I don't spend a ton of time playing it in comparison to like other games, I feel like. And it's kind of like going back to that idea of like completionism, where like I don't know how much I care about completing everything in World of Warcraft, and I more just care about like playing through a bit and experiencing like some of the stuff and then just calling it good. Visions of Azeroth. Talk to Khadgar and Delirium to set off for Kaz Algar. So I cannot do that without the War Within. But I thought I'd completed Visions of Azeroth specifically. But I do have all these Dragonflight like main campaign quests I can do for each of the different Dragonflights. And then also we have like all the post release updates for like Embers of Neltharion and Guardians of the Dream, which was interesting to run through, like Zerla Cavern and like the Emerald Dream, I guess, and a Murder Cell. Very interesting areas. Oh, the dragons are named? Oh, it's Drake. Just a Drake. I do like how Vadraken is kind of similar to Rune Restocord. There's like a giant tower, and then at the top is where the dragon aspects just hang out at. Which makes sense, you know. You just fly up here. Except this area is a little bit bigger, because they're only in their visage forms, and as they, I mean, only Alexstrasza, and I guess Kalecgos is hanging out there, but he's not the blue aspect.
Greetings.
Life's blessings be with you. This queue is taking a long time. Average wait time 1 minute. Time in queue 4 minutes. Should I re-queue? Oops. Dungeons. Here we go. The Crown Chemical Co. We'll go again. It's been a long time since I've done that. Let's fly towards the Azure Span. That's the one around planes. Camp nowhere. But I do just appreciate how much content there is in Dragonflight. That's like content that I particularly enjoy. I guess that's kind of just how like World of Warcraft has evolved. Because with like older expansions, like, I mean, we can say like the Burning Crusade and Wrath of the King, we see like a ton of like single player content at the beginning of the expansion. And I love that content. And then as the expansion evolves, there's like not a lot of single player content that's introduced. And like I really love the like bits that are introduced, like the Argent Tournament. I really enjoy the Argent Tournament. And then like the reps from the Burning Crusade, the like Shatari Skyguard and Netherwing. I enjoy those. But there's not a whole lot of content compared to like all the content added with Dragonflight, I feel like.
Your needs can be met here. You'll find nothing better in the Isles.
Student of the Wild
You'll
Arcane.
find nothing better in the
Cobalt
Isles.
Assembly abilities. This is an interesting area. We can like upgrade this area. Want to get Cobalt Cutthroat. This is like a daily hub area. There's absolutely no combat benefit to this. Unhelpful fireworks. That's funny. Interesting.
My wares are of the finest quality.
Okay.
Finest goods in the Isles.
So that's the only quest here. Wait, so what's going on here really? It's just an elite area and we can upgrade stuff. I'm guessing we can kill some stuff for rewards. That's like a little scepter is cool. I don't think I saw any quests around here. Just fly around for a second. Unstable pylon. Oh. That's a PvP area. Goodbye. I got flagged for free for all PvP. This is an interesting area. I did like fly through here earlier. Spellforge destroyed.
Creation lurks in this area. It must be destroyed before it causes any havoc.
So it's just an insane boss. We have some more simple elites around here. Oh, goodbye. So yeah, just a bunch of elites. I'm guessing there's an achievement to kill a bunch of these enemies here. Let's go back towards Camp Antonidas. What's over here? Oh, is this still part of the Cobalt Assembly? There we go. I feel like that was such a long wait. I said like 1 minute estimated time. Yeah, I love the vibes of the Azure Span. I think it's my favorite looking zone. My favorite quests are from Thaldraszus, I think. Okay, let's try not to be too bad. I'm level 70. Everyone else is level 80. I don't really remember what goes on here. We just kill everything, right? I have no idea what I'm doing, if I'm being completely honest.
I need to get closer.
Oh, I'm like being like that right now.
It's too far away.
Oh, I'm so bad.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
I mean, I did this thing. So I'm fine to the green. But I'm not fine around the purple. There we go. It's not so bad. Oh, we got Proto Drake armor. And we have a thing we can loot here. Yeah, I don't really remember this. I remember like coming in here and like fighting like a bunch. But you have like a 1% chance for like the low rocket. Which some people would debate that it's actually a 1% chance and it's significantly less, I think. Okay, got love tokens, which will expire. Bravado cologne increases strength and agility. And then we got love armor for the renewed Proto Drake. I just want to take a moment to fly this way. Oh, hello Mog the Trampler. I've seen you more than like any other creature in all of Dragonflight, I feel like. Get 5,000 mysterious fragments. Oh, pet battle over there. Yeah, so much stuff. So much stuff to do. But one more big thing left that I want to do in Dragonflight. Victory perfume. Increases strength and agility. Okay, down here, this waterfall is beautiful. Yeah, oh, there's a quest down there and a quest up here for us. Mini quests up here. The Missing Hinge Inn. Well, they're playing Hearthstone. Card collector.
Off and away.
May your days bring you joy.
Very well then. Very good.
So, I guess just a bunch of quests here. A big hub. Just general dragon scale expedition stuff. Oh, there's a big cave back here.
Hi.
Oh, is this one of the... Oh yeah, is there like cavern entrances? We come into here. Does this just straight up lead to the Zerla cavern? Looks to be so. Or is it up here? Yeah, I think the vibes of the Dragon Isles was done very well. Oh, I guess. Oh, there's 2 Uldaman planes? Oh, yeah. And then 1 Azure Span? I thought there was 1 in the Waking Short. I guess it's up there. That one here and 1 here. I see. But next, the last big thing that I wanted to do, follower dungeons, we can do Uldaman Legacy of Tyr, which I guess is one of the first 8 dungeons and wasn't added after the expansion based off what I was googling. Or the only one added after is Dawn of the Infinite. But I'm excited to play through this, because I enjoy Uldaman from vanilla, and then, you know, the Cataclysm version is basically the same. Now quest here. Recovered the disc. We get 112 gold. Very nice. Who's our friends? We got the Worgen Hunter.
To reclaim our legacy, we aspects must restore the powers we relinquished to defeat Deathworld. Within the depths of Uldaman lies a vault that holds a disc of Keeper Tyr.
Accidentally close that. I appreciate that they continued with follower dungeons in the War Within. I don't know why I did that ability.
I need to target something first.
2 gold. I've gotten 16,000 gold on this character. I forget how much was from my Let's Play series on this character, but probably not a lot. Probably only a couple hundred. I guess you did get like 3 gold per quest turn in though. So many trolls. Classic Uldaman. Uldaman seems cleaner in this version though. Even though it's been sitting for slightly longer. In the grand scheme of things, not too much longer.
Have we found any riches? We've been digging down here so long I can't even think straight.
I thought the 3 dwarves went up to the top of Badlands.
And I know how to throw them.
Which I really enjoy the 3 dwarves because they're the 3 lost Vikings in the TLV game. Oh. Wait, this is really fun.
Now the party's starting. Here we go.
Why we don't kill him?
You know, I think that tussle actually helped clear my head. Much obliged.
Here's the chest.
We'll lend you a hand after we get our bearings.
Back this way with the Garrick. Has a fun random boss at the start.
I'm out of range.
A Refty? So that's what they're called. I like the classic music playing right now. That's a nice touch. I don't think you can really hear the music, it's so quiet. Oh, that is an intense looking Trog. Is that the same Trog that we fight in the original version of this dungeon? Oh, we have the map room, okay.
It's too far away.
I like the, is it cloth legs you get from one of the Trog bosses in vanilla, that like you use for a very long time for a warlock, mage, or a priest. Neglected mole machine. I do not want to. Oh, hello, Olaf.
We know how
On
to
to
open
Google.
the door, but that ugly rockhead always kept us out.
Want to see something nifty? What's this? That did it. Now let's see what we can find inside.
So we can go that way. Where does this take you? Returns to the beginning of the dungeon. And then, oh, so it's like a checkpoint, so it'll take you further and further depending on how far you clear. So that's like the first one. Or second one. It must be one at like the very start.
It's too far away.
Rafty Custodian and Earthen Custodians. Foreshadowing for the War Within.
I need to get closer.
I always found it very interesting how you fight like a random Earthen in Stone Talon Mountains. A very random location for there to be an Earthen, but they thought it was cool, so they added it. That's like the fun thing about vanilla. It's just a bunch of random quests. Another locked door. Oh, it worked.
At least this lunkhead got the door open. Halt!
This is very cool. Yeah, I want to come back out here for a second. Can I come back out? I just want to look in this room. Oh, there's more earthen. I just ran through very quickly. Oh, they like updated the statues, but I guess this is like a different area. Because you used to go like up over here. They made the dungeon very linear in this version. Oh. Our hunter friend died. I think that's the first death I've ever seen in a Fallout dungeon. Or is it just feign death? I think they're bugged.
These memories are not for you.
Some kind of library. Hey, what now? All I see are books.
Maybe we can find a few treasure maps. We'll have a look while you go on ahead.
Yeah, it's just very interesting. They added like a bunch of new areas and then you go through like some older areas as well. Which I kind of like that. Because like, you know, Uldaman is like a big complex, right? When you explore through the original dungeon, you're only exploring through part of the total complex. That's like a lot of dungeons in World of Warcraft. Like Blackrock Depths, for example, there's like a ton of areas and the like lore and whatnot, and like a bunch of doors that are closed off that like you could hypothetically go into. So like they could really add like a ton of content just added onto like the original Blackrock Depths. Oh, spiders. This is like a mini boss.
target something first.
What is? Oh, we could have gone one way or the other.
I need to get closer.
So this is like going back into the old dungeon? No, this is still a different area. There's a lot of Explorer League dwarves here though. I'm trying to remember the layout of the original dungeon. Ancient volume. What are you? An ancient home that smells of burning hair. Prime designate Odin. Vator. Next boss Embron. Oh, this is a cool chamber.
Purging
I feel
protocols
like
activated.
we should come into here really quickly. Uldaman. Okay, so Emerald is a completely new boss. Oh, I guess Bromlock is also a new boss. Revelush was the first boss. And Grimlock is like the bonus boss that drops. Class. Oh, that's right. Grimlock's Tribal Vestments. These are really good in the middle.
System shut down.
One boss left. Chronoloord Dios.
Whoa! Look at all of this stuff!
The heroes, you can keep searching for whatever it is you folks are after. Yeah, we're calling dibs on this room. Safe travels all. I need to target something first.
It's interesting to fight an infinite dragon. Whose dominion shall be infinite.
I don't have a target. I need a target. I'm out of range.
It's kind of fun refighting like so many earth in here. Kind of helps people refamiliarize themselves with like who the earthen are. Because as we go into the war within, there's a lot of earthen storylines going on. Completely different earthen than these ones, of course, but earthen nonetheless. So this is now back into same area. No, this feels very weird. This feels like the original dungeon, but it feels completely different at the same exact time. But this is like going into like the second to last boss room, right? With like the altars that you interact with. But it's not. And then it doesn't loop back up here, it goes this way. This feels very weird.
I need a target.
disc of tears manuals.
We hear Alexstrasza's lapdogs, I suspect. I fear I will have to deny your queen her prize. The disc you seek will be mine.
This is fun. Oh, they just killed like all the earthen.
I need to target something first.
It's a fun like shake up for the dungeon. Fight some different enemies at the very end.
I need to get closer.
Oh, is that the discs of tear? The keeper statues are very interesting. Because that's not how all the keepers look, right? Until they just like, would it be a retcon or would it be a revamp? Not sure. All of the keepers that existed.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
This is a very cool area.
May hold the secret to the aspects regaining their power, and we cannot allow that to happen. Now the disc is lost to time, just as you are about to be. In all timelines, you failed to stop me. Lost in the sands.
Interesting that the boss icon is down there, but we find him up here. Unless it's about like move.
It's too far away.
The sands will scour you from this timeline. Your efforts are impressive, but in vain. The timelines are converging. There will be only one aspect, and Murison shall be infinite!
Good job, everyone. Okay, we can pick one of these. Let's pick this. Same as we have, but worse stats. Alright, this is a really cool area this way. It kind of continues to show how big of a place Uldaman can be. Oh, it's another map area. Okay, let's leave this. The final dungeon that I had to do for Dragonflight. There is Dawn of the Infinite, but I think I'll go watch that on my own time. Very cool. Still gravity laps for 8 hours. Cannot get into an epic battleground, I would assume. Yeah, I think Dragonflight as an expansion was a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be. But still doesn't like 100% click with me. And it's like enjoyable to play through on like the surface level, but I don't really find a lot of interest in like completing every single quest in Dragonflight as I do with like other games and whatnot. But it's still fun to play through it and explore places and speculate about things, and I really enjoyed playing through this expansion. It was a good experience to play through a bit. I'll probably play through some of the War Within. I'm probably a little bit more Dragonflight, but just off stream and whatnot. Where I am starting my final Let's Play series for World of Warcraft, which I'm very excited for. And this is kind of approaching the end of everything that I wanted to do in streams and whatnot. Where for anyone who enjoys my World of Warcraft Let's Play stuff and my live stream Let's Play stuff, I will be doing a ton of Guild Wars 2 stuff in the future as well, alongside other games here and there. Yeah, I think out of the 4 zones, the Azure Span is my favorite one aesthetically, and Thaldraszus was my favorite one, like, questline wise. Yeah, there's not even a guess for how long that queue is going to be, an estimation. I think we're just going to fly around a bit. We have a quest here we could do.
Our enemies will fall. Be
Why
ready
not?
for anything.
Just this random camp here.
I need to get closer.
Tuskar survivors.
I need a target.
These are cool spider models. Kind of like ice spiders.
It's too far away.
Yeah, one fun thing about my World of Warcraft Let's Play series is that starting with my Human Mage Let's Play series, with like episode 1, at the end screen it links to episode 2, episode 2 links to episode 3, and I did that between all the series as well. So every single Let's Play series and episode in each series is basically kind of connected through the end screen, which is fun. And with my final Let's Play series, I ever go to my old stream series that I finished like a month and a half ago, and then I'll have that go into my short series where I was playing through all of the expansions that I missed when I left one, and then I'll have that come into this series, where at the end of this stream, I guess, there's nowhere really left to go, but maybe I'll link it to one of my more recent Guild Wars 2 Let's Play episodes. I'm going like way off in the wrong direction. I was just killing spiders.
I need a target.
Maybe I'll link a random Guild Wars 2 Let's Play episode, and then when I get to season 1 and Guild Wars 2, I'll link that and have that be the permanent link, because I'm excited for like Living Road season 1, because it's like distinctly different from like vanilla Guild Wars 2, as I'm also approaching the end of vanilla Guild Wars 2 in that series. Approaching, but still quite a few more episodes left to go.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
A hyena. Or a no, rather. Hyena.
State your business. Remember the sun well. The reckoning is at
Find
hand.
Burngear Iron Spout. This way? Into the area I was heading towards. It's partially stuck in the ice.
See you soon. Watch your back. Safe travels. Off with you.
Dwarven antifreeze. Okay, we're going all the way up here. So there's infusers.
I need to get close.
And then 3 bosses first to fight. The spiders also give us the antifreeze. How much Dragon House supplies have we gotten? 946. And 820 elemental overflow. Oh, there's a chest here. Or a pack, rather. Oh, we just like one-shot this troll. Letter of Caution. Marks the map with the location of treasure in the Azure Span. Warns us of noise. Okay.
It's too far away.
Over this way. Still need 5 more flasks of Dwarven antifreeze. Here's the last frost collar. Over all trolls.
I don't have a target. It's too far away.
I don't know which ones I should kill. I feel like the infusers probably have a better chance to drop it.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Should I abandon this quest? I'll get it again in the future. If I ever go back to Legion on this character, which is probably not gonna happen. Rooted.
I'm out of range.
Senarth will be your doom. Okay. Still need 2 more.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
1 more.
I need to get closer. You got my attention. Safe travels. See you soon. Off with you.
Oops. Oh, what is happening there? Okay. Way over this way. Guess not that far, actually. Should kill his ad. There's some dead blue Draconid in here.
I'm out of range.
Let's do that. Very important. But I feel like we could win the fight without having used that. Wow, so much damage. How did we deal so much damage? I did that and that. The hyena also deals like a ton of damage. It's from Dragonflight Season 4. So it's just busted. I don't even know how I got this. It's also like so much higher in item level than any other item that I could have. Which is just crazy. It's eye level 460.
Hi. Watch your back.
So we completed another optional storyline, and I got the Shiverweb egg for the Shiverweb broodling, which is cool. And I got this letter of caution. Can create map the Azure Span. So it marks treasure on our map here. No fiend flail. Let's go this way. Let's go check this out. Kind of cool we got a treasure map. I do like the Dragon House summary. I'm assuming they did something like that with the War Within. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Frost Snout Bears. Oh, and then those are dead. So we were warned about the gnolls here, but it looks like the bears are more dangerous. So a fiend flail. This is cool. Oh, so this just led us to like a special weapon skin. Where, oh, this is cool. It's a one-handed mace, but it's a flail skin. Oh, there's a bunch of gnolls here. That's a very cool skin. I like this a lot. No jaws, break bones easy. They use these just for the fun of it. Tuskar fighting some bears. Let's head back towards Valdrak. Alright, I do have my Hearthstone, but I think I want to take the Love is in the Air portal to one of the scenic locations just to look. Yeah, the Azure Span is just beautiful. I love this zone so much. The underground plains are cool. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that goes on here too. That Waking Shores was alright. I think the zones got better as you progressed further. Which, like, I feel like oftentimes in games, like, content areas get worse the further you go because so much effort's put into, like, the first parts of the game. This poor bridge. All broken. There's a chest and a rare down there. I don't think I want it. Do I want it? It's just glowing for me right there. It's telling me to come pick it up. Oh, what is this place? It's a little Tuskar camp. The Great Shelkon. Big turtle boss. Patient Vargo.
Let us hear your story.
So we have to use the right bait. I need some sort of bait that gleams.
I await your return.
1000 bite piranha swarm. Cool little area. Can we use these when we're not doing dragon riding? No. Yeah, dragon riding is very interesting, and I don't like it a lot. It's like decently fun, but it just feels like kind of clunky. Basculin. Let's go to see all the dragons flying around Valdraken. Right, here's the portal. Where should we go? Northern Stringlethorn, Winter Spring, Jade Forest, or Valstraw? I think Northern Stringlethorn. Let's see where this takes us. This must be a nice way to get around the road, too. If you need to get to, like, Valstraw to do something. Do the Emerald Nightmare raid for Transmog runs or whatever. Oh, and this takes us to Stormwind. Where are... Oh. Over by the one cave that was used for the Zulian Panther Hulks or whatever it was. Got 3 Horde players just hanging out. Or not players, characters. That's a cute little area. Take the portal to Stormwind. This is going to take us to the portal room? Or they're going to take us somewhere special in Stormwind? Because I think the Love is in the Air Festival is outside the gates of Stormwind. So maybe it'll take us there. But yeah, I think I'll hearth back to Valdrakken and then log off. Oh, it does take us here. Bountiful Ruse.
Step on up. See you later.
Oh, I remember they added new stuff this year, right? If you come into world events, they said new achievements too. I was in the air. Donate 50,000 gold. Okay. Bobby Gear Crank.
Alrighty then.
Oh, the Darkmoon Fair is also going on right now. The Darkmoon Fair is going on. The Lunar Festival is going on. Love is in the Air is going on. The War Within Time Walking is going on. Comp Stomp PvP Battle is going on. Turbulent Timeways. I forget what that is. So lots of stuff going on. Oh, Straz is here.
Honored, I'm sure.
Hello.
Off and away.
Oh, the Heartseeker Mana Ray looks very cool. Lovely prizes and heirlooms.
Hey there.
Oh, the Living Rose is very fun. Oh, I remember the Swift Leopard.
Safe travels.
I've the finest wares in
Can
the
offer a single silver. It's interesting that they added like the Artisans Consortium. I like the balloons just flying around. Okay, let's hearth back to Valdrakken. I think I'll log out in Valdrakken. It makes sense to log out in the Dragon Isles, I think. It's definitely been an enjoyable experience to play through some of the Dragonflight expansion. And I liked it a lot more than I thought it was, but still not like 100% my favorite thing. But still a fun experience to go through it nonetheless. And Polly Rogers hanging out. I have 2 things of mail. Some ooze. What is this? Got some silver and some bronze. Can take it to Dornogo for whatever reason. But I hope you all enjoyed watching through some of my playthroughs in the Dragon Isles, and it was definitely fun to experiment with like a more structured, like live stream type of series. Which I might do a little bit more of this in the future, but I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. I think random streams are also kind of just fun to just like play through some random stuff. But I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I hope you all have a good evening. Have a good one, everyone.